Are we live? Are we live right now? Think so, yeah. Alright, that's on there live. Oh my goodness. My last little thing video. I'm in a weird, lazy funk at this end of the year. I need to work on something today. Or like a New Year's specific thing today I need to work on. It's my name casual. I'll wait like a minute. So to make sure stream's like not dying. Or whatever. Yeah, it's gonna be a chill, little, quiet New Year's Eve stream today, like maybe like an hour, we'll see. We'll see how we go. I've gotta work on this. I might work on this on stream. I don't know. We shall see, we shall see. I need to get it done tonight though. And it is midday. Wow, just on time. But yeah, okay, I think the stream is okay. I don't have a starting soon screen. Oh my god, I've got this. But it's not really, you know, my mic on it, I don't think it does. Oh, okay. Yeah, but it's like, not related to me, branding wise, it's for a different thing. So, what's this one? Oh, does it even have, oh yeah, whoa, crazy. Anyway, Happy New Year's, everyone, or Akemashite Omedetou, which is the Nihongo way of saying it. I need to practice my Japanese. My goodness. My Japanese speaking is not good enough. My listening and reading has been getting pretty good. I've been reading manga and watching, like, or listening to What Night on Nippon, which is a like radio show here in Japan. I've listened to like pre-recorded ones from like Aro when she hosted it. And I've been watching like VTuber clips in Japanese and just hearing stuff in Japanese in my everyday life here, like on the train, overhearing conversations, reading things in stores. I'm getting pretty good at that. But speaking is still really hard because I don't have any Japanese friends. So, yeah. But, yeah, so Akemashite Omedetou is Happy New Year. I think on New Year's Eve, you say like Yoi Toshi o. It just means like have a good year, or like it was a good year. Yoi, I think it's Yoi Toshi o. Let me just check that. Yoi Toshi o. Toshi no. Yeah, Yoi o Toshi o. Yeah, Yoi o Toshi o. Yeah, it's Nihongo. Very good. But yeah, this is my. I'm gonna. So I'm scattered. I'm very in a lazy mood. I just be like, oh, I just want to like play games and eat food, and then like just chill till the New Year starts, pretty much. I went to Shibuya yesterday. I was like, I wonder if it's gonna be busy or not because like people are kind of on holidays already. I think holidays start around 28th, or like probably would have been like from last week. Yeah. They don't really start till tomorrow. It's like 3 days. But people will probably like school and stuff on holidays. But I was like, oh, I wonder if it'll be quiet because a lot of the tourists have probably gone home for Christmas, and a lot of people in Japan will be like at home or like traveling around. But it's Tokyo, so it's where people are gonna probably travel to. And so it was quieter in some areas of Shibuya, like the train was really quiet there, but also I gotta check Shibuya Park because it's always like the busiest place, and it was busier than I've ever seen it. The line for the Pokemon Center was literally out the store. Crazy. Last time I went, it was near the exit, where like the Mewtwo tank was. It was near there, but it's like going past it yesterday. It was crazy. Yeah, and I went to Shake Shack and I was also super busy. But there's still plenty of tourists around. I'm surprised. But yeah, Happy New Year. I'm gonna do a little stream, just ending the year, wrapping up, talking about some things. This is my Nengajo, which is like a New Year's card. You see them often like in stationery stores in December, because you send them out with like family members, just like a postcard. I like to design a custom one every year for New Year's. Let me pull up actually. All my previous year ones. So I based it off the Chinese zodiac, which is really common. You'll see that around in Japan here. I started this in 2020, so I started it with the new cycle. Although we're more than halfway through now. So 2020 was Year of the Rat. Here is my Year of the Rat Nengajo. Yeah, and then this is my 2021 for Year of the Ox. 2022, Year of the Tiger. This is the one I have. I don't have really high quality of this because I lost the original file. I just have like a image of it, like artifacted one from like Instagram or something. So it's a bit old, that one. And in 2023, Year of the Rabbit. Based off a building I could see from my window during university. I very much rushed my thumbnail for this video. It was a live stream. 2024, I think this is my favorite one still, although the numbers look like poo. I admittedly would, but yeah, they look like poop. But I do like the dragon a lot. In 2025 was Snake. I think this might be my least favorite overall. So I'm just a little bit unsatisfied with it. And then 2026, I'm working on this one here, and I really like the concept of it. These like hot air balloons with like the animals riding in them. I think that's fun. But yeah, it's been a good year. I did a lot. Moved to Japan. I made a lot of videos. 25, I think. I checked. My file number was 26, but that's because one of them, the numbers was like a short. 25 full videos I put out this year, so pretty happy about that. I made, yeah, last one came out yesterday. It did pretty good. It like did really well overnight and got me like 10 subscribers. And then like it flatlined yesterday. And then like it's getting some views today, so pretty happy about that. But yeah, and Hope You Happy Llama video did really well, so I'm happy about that one. Glad it like resonated with some people. But yeah, let's see. Yeah, loved it. Hot air. Yeah, so I might work on this a bit on stream, but I'll probably work on this like tonight and stuff. But yeah, hopefully 2026 will be an even better year. I plan to make even more videos, hopefully. Probably, we'll see if I can do more than 25. So that's like pretty much, 25's almost one every 2 weeks. So that's pretty good, honestly. But yeah. But I did like miss, I didn't make a video in June, I think. So, is that right? 25, yeah, 52. Yeah, 26, so very short of just one every 2 weeks. So I do want to aim for like one every week and a half, every 2 weeks. So, yeah. That's one of my goals for YouTube next year. Another one is, because I can't really control like subscriber counts or how well they'll do, but I do want to collaborate with another YouTuber next year, like another storytime person or like anime YouTuber. I think that'd be fun, or another artist to collaborate with in a video. Or show up in one of their videos. I think that'd be really fun. I want to get more involved with like the community and stuff like that. So yeah, and I think YouTube-wise goals, I want to make some short little like 10-second original animations. And I do want to do some more, like, at least one more deep dive analysis video, kind of similar to the Nausicaa one. I do have some ideas in mind, but we'll see. We'll see what I get around to. I have a big spreadsheet list of videos, ideas I always add to. So I had a really silly one yesterday. I could put in a lot of effort, but I don't know if I'm going to go that far with it. But we'll see what videos I make. I think I've decided on the first one for 2026. So I'll probably start writing that tomorrow or the day after. I'll probably, because tomorrow I'm excited to do Hatsuhi no De, which is like the first sunrise of the year, which is like a Japanese New Year's tradition. And I'll probably go to Meiji Jingu at some point because that's like the biggest shrine in Tokyo. And I think it gets like 3 million visitors over the course of like New Year's from like January 1st to 3rd. So yeah, I'll try and do that at some point. And then get to work on the next video. I still need to try and make a Japanese bank account. I've been procrastinating on it because it's scary, but I'll probably try to get to that in January. I want to read even more manga next year, improve even more in my Japanese. Definitely want to try and make some more Japanese friends here. I've made a couple friends here in Japan that are also foreigners. But meet some Japanese people so I can practice my Japanese more. Would be really good. It'd be awesome if I could even like collaborate with a Japanese content creator. That'd be awesome. Or I can have one living in Japan or something. Or like speak Japanese in a video again. I think that'd be cool. But yeah. Someone great collection. Oh yeah, I probably won't print this New Year's card. I might do unless I can go to like a printing store and get like a couple printed. But yeah, I need to finish this. But first, I want to do. So something. Wait, did I say this was PNG? Stupid. Why did I do that? Why did they say this is a PNG instead of a CSV file? What? Hold on. Let me check my recents. Oh. What? I might be dumb. Well. Paint. Is this a PNG? Okay, no. So, I keep track of the games I play throughout the year, working through my infinite backlog of RPGs and Switch games. So I wanted to do a tier list of all the games that I've played this year and rank them. So I've got them all set up here. All the games I finished or like played a lot of. So there's like a few like games that don't really have a finish, like Peak and Mario Kart World. But I do want to go through. Should we say great in the video did motivate me to aim higher for my own learning goals 2026. Yeah, I feel like I'm pretty much done with videos about Japanese study because I don't really know what else to talk about. I've kind of, for someone who's not like qualified in teaching it or anything, I can only really speak on my own experience. And I've spoken about like Duolingo, how I study, reading books in Japanese. The next video I'd probably make would be like a progress update because I'm not fluent, but like maybe a video in the future if I get better at speaking, how I did so, and tips on that. But for now, at least, I'm mainly done. The only video I can probably think of would be like, oh, if I was starting learning Japanese, like now, over again, how would I do it? Or like the best beginner tips or whatever. But I don't really know if I have the best advice on that because I started learning so long ago. And like, I very easily got into Japanese study because I was young enough at the time, and I probably started studying it in like 2014, a bit, when I was 13 years old. But I have been exposed to Japanese since I was about like 8 or 9, I think, in a very light degree. So yeah, but I don't know. It like for me, it's like it could be a very short video. Like it'd be like, oh, learn hiragana, but like I learned hiragana in a day. So like, I don't know. I don't know the best advice on beginner Japanese stuff, but yeah. Anyway, let's rank the games that I played this year. Let me do one little thing and set up here. You lock this layer, and then set. We go to click position. So I played Uh, 25 games. Pretty cool. This year, mainly. I played like a little bit of some other ones. Like I played a little bit of Monster Hunter Rise, but I didn't include that on here because I'm not good enough at that game yet. But this is in the order of how I beat them. So I started with Mario 64, a classic. Um, but the thing is, I didn't enjoy this game. I suck at Mario 64. I found it I found it really janky and like and I played it on 3D All Stars with my Switch N64 controller. I think I don't know. I just didn't. I got so frustrated and angry at it. I streamed it a little bit on Twitch at the beginning of the year, and I was like, "Oh, this isn't enjoyable or fun to watch. This is just me getting like frustrated at this game." I think it's like super iconic. I am nostalgic for it because I'd play and see clips of it as a kid. Like Bob on Battlefield's so good. I think as the game goes on, it gets worse. Like the levels become more uninteresting, and like Bob on Battlefield's super memorable, and like Fortress, but they just become like less, like like Wet Dry World is okay. Dia Docks is really boring. The Lava and Desert World I don't really like. And then at the end, I just like skipped the last like 3 levels because I had enough stars and I was just kind of fed up with it, and I just wanted to like beat it. So I just skipped the lot. I skipped TikTok Clock, um, the like Rainbow Carpet Ride or whatever. But yeah, I did beat it, but I can't say I really enjoyed it. I would put it probably in D. it it might be one of the games I enjoyed the least this year, but I played a lot of Mario this year, surprisingly. The only 3D Mario I didn't really play was like Odyssey and 3D World, but I beat them the year before, so it wasn't 3D Land and Mario Galaxy 1, pretty much. Um, so yeah, but I guess it was the 40th anniversary, or it is the 40th anniversary of Mario, so it seems appropriate that I played a lot of Mario. Anyway, next, Final Fantasy. So this was my first Final Fantasy game aside from like the first hour of 7. Um, and this was the Pixel remaster. I have it's kind of my list. I got like my backlog of games I own, and then I've got like the NSO backlog, which is like all the games on the NSO apps, or the Nintendo Classics it's called now apps. So Banjo-Kazooie's on there. I've played like in the past on like an emulator, like roughly halfway through Banjo-Kazooie, I think, back in high school. But yeah, I do want to play. I do like that more than Mario 64, let's say. Um, but Final Fantasy 1, Pixel Remaster, my first Final Fantasy. It was okay. It's definitely a grindy, dated RPG. I'll put it in C. I'm not a big fan of RPGs where it's like make your own party, because I really like the characters and stuff, and then how they interact with the story. So with these older ones, it makes sense because there wasn't like much room for story. But I was like, I can't get as immersed in the story in the world. So it did feel a bit. It's a dungeon crawler like kind of game. It's a very tough one. But I'm excited to play. I really want to play more Final Fantasy and work my way up to 7 and then play the remake. So next is 2, and I'm kind of scared to play that just because I've heard things about it. But we'll see. Play that in the new year. Then was Persona 4. It's ended up taking me like 3 months to play. It was really good. I would put it. I would probably put it A or S. I really enjoyed Persona 4 Golden. I'll put it A, I think. It didn't quite hit as like hard as Royal for me, but I made a video about it. Feel free to watch that video. Ha ha ha. But yeah, looking back, 5 definitely left more of an impact on me. Golden was good. Still, it's pretty long though. Oh, next. First Trick Phantom Detective. Oh my god. I bought this physically in Japan last year. Played it. It's so good. This was like absolutely S tier. One of my favorites of this year. I've played one of my favorite games ever. It's so good. The story is amazing. and like the twists and the mystery. Oh, I love it. And the presentation is really cool. The game, like this, the style of the game is really good. I want to play. I've played like most of the first Phoenix Wright game, but I want to play them all because it's the same creator. It's such a good game. Please play this if you haven't. It's so good. It's like 10 hours. It's super addicting. Like the first like hour or two, maybe three is like, oh, okay, it's a little bit like slow, but then you get into it and you just can't stop. It's like an addicting anime, so I love it. Good puzzles as well. It's probably my favorite or second favorite game this year. There's one on here that really competes with it. Next is Dragon Quest 3, another old RPG remade. It's the HD 2D remake. I was really looking forward to this for years. I played Dragon Quest 1 at the end of 2023. And this is like the definitive NES Dragon Quest game. But I think I didn't enjoy it as much as I had hoped. It's like that older RPG, you make your own characters. I had fun with that kind of like making some headcanons in my party and stuff like that. But at some point, I just got really tired of it. The first Dragon Quest game, it's dated for sure and really grindy, but it's only like 8 hours long. Dragon Quest 3 is like 30. It took me like 33 hours to beat it. And like for not a lot of story, it's really beautiful, but for not a lot of story and for how grindy it is, I didn't really enjoy it towards the end. I was getting really fed up. I'll put it in C because of how pretty it looks, but like gameplay wise, I was really done with it, unfortunately. People really do enjoy it though, if you like with like building different parties and characters and stuff. I probably didn't engage with it the best way it was like intended to be engaged with. But I ended up just putting it on Draki Quest for the last like 20% of the game or so. Because I was like, I'm just real kind of like, I beat it the day before the Switch 2 came out, so I was like, I need to get this done before like the Switch 2 comes, because I'll be so many games I want to play. I want to get this over and done with. So yeah, I was kind of in a hurry to beat it. But it's such a pretty game. I think I've heard that 1 and 2 HD 2D remake is better because they actually kind of do more to change those games and bring up the speed, especially 2. So I do want to play Vexen. I played 2. Then Super Mario Land. This was a weird one. I beat this, like I was just sitting in my bed. I was like, I'll put this on the Game Boy NSO. I beat it in like 30 minutes. It's like, it's whatever. Mario Land's weird. I enjoy it more than the original Mario Brothers because it's just more interesting. Like you go to like Egypt, there's like a Asia level. Its gameplay is kind of weird though. Like the gravity is really strange and it's short, and there's like vehicle levels which are actually really fun, but it ends on a vehicle level which is even more weird. But it's good. But I'll put it just in C. It's not like super memorable or anything. Then the original Legend of Zelda. I also played this. As a kid, I played it with like save states, and I got to like the second last dungeon or something. It's a very short game, Mario Land. Zelda took me like 5 hours to beat, 6 hours. With like a walkthrough, obviously. But it was okay. I'm like, I can see NES games are probably a bit too dated for me, but it was enjoyable. I got through it all the way to the end, but some of it was like just like really annoying. Like the enemies pretty much just read every move you make, and you can't beat them. Then Picross S3. So this Picross, honestly, out of the 4 Picross S games I've played, this one might be my least favorite. It was really easy. I beat it in like all the puzzles in like 15 hours. S1 it took me like 45. S2 took me like 30. This one took me like 15, so it was very quick. It was okay, but I haven't really gone back to this one. I go back to some of the other Picrosses, so I'll put it also in C. It's funny comparing the Picross S games because they're basically the same, but I don't know, there's some slight differences. Next is Fez. I played a lot of games in the I remember beating this not too long ago, but I played a lot of games since in the later half of this year. But Fez, this was a game I wanted to play for a really, really long time. I've heard the developer or creator's kind of like a jerk, but I had a friend who had it on Steam. That's like when I discovered Steam. Like, oh, I've got this game called Fez. I was like, oh, it looks so cool. Like back in 2014 or something. And I really wanted to play it, so I finally did. It was like on sale. I bought it, and it's okay. It's like a puzzle game. I played it after Picross and stuff. So yeah, I'm surprised. Because I really slowed down. Like I missed a few months and then beat Persona. Then I slowed down around winter. I always kind of slow down around middle of the year. Same with video output. I was working on the Nausicaa video. Then from October, I really just smashed out a ton of games. But actually, I might have had the order a bit wrong here. I'm not sure. I feel like I finished Fez after Pikmin 1. I can't remember. But Fez is... It's okay. It's a puzzle game with like a story. And it's like you rotate the world on like a 2D plane, so when you rotate it, the angle's different. Like, it's all flat, so you interact with the world differently. There's different endings. I just got the base ending. To get the tree, you got like 100% it, but there's like a lot to do to 100% it, and I was like, I'm not willing to do that. Because for a few of the puzzles, I had to look up a guide, because some of them are like really unconventional, you don't really get a clue at all. You've got to just kind of use like a bit of the context. It's weird, and there's like hieroglyphics that you kind of have to decipher. I'll put it in B. It's pretty pretty. It's quite pretty. That's fun enough. Like a 5-hour game. So yeah, beat that in a few play sessions. And there's like really cool environments. You go through different like worlds. And there's like a stormy one, like a forest one. It's definitely like mind-bending kind of like a portal in that sense. Next is Pikmin. So I was going through some games on my Wii and Wii U before I moved to Japan, because like, oh, I'm not bringing it with me, and I've had these games for over like 15 years in my backlog for some of these. So I was like, I'm finally gonna beat them. So yeah, so Pikmin was the first one of those. It was like Pikmin 1, 2, and 3, and then Mario Galaxy as well. And I had like some other Wii U games like that I didn't get around to, but they're like not as high on my list. The one I probably would want to play most is Twilight Princess HD, because there's no way to play that on current systems. Pikmin, I always got really scared playing Pikmin because the timer freaked me out, and I couldn't really. I was like, oh, this is too scary. I think I got the blue Pikmin as a kid, but that was about it. And even now as an adult, I was like, oh, my first playthrough, it's definitely tough and hard. But I've played all the first 3 Pikmin games now, so I'm quite the Pikmin, like, I'm a Pikmin fan, I guess, even though I don't really think of it like that. But, yeah, Pikmin 1, I'd probably say it's my least favorite Pikmin game of the 3 I've played. But Pikmin 1 is a game that like gets better on replays. From what I've heard, people love to speedrun this game and just like try to get it done and like optimize it and stuff like that. It's real-time strategy. I was like stressed out playing it, and some of that jank with the AI of the Pikmin and stuff like that. I was like, oh no, it was like kind of annoying. But I wonder if going back to it after playing the other Pikmin games, I might enjoy it a lot more. I'll put it C. C is possible. Like I remember just getting frustrated at this and scared. Metroid Zero Mission. So this is my second Metroid game, it's the first one chronologically. It's a remake of the first original Metroid game on the NES. But I've played Dread last year, which is really, really good. Metroid Zero Mission is also pretty good. I'll put this in B. Some of it's hard and has that like NES jank, like some of the bosses, like Mother Brain especially. I was like, how am I supposed to beat this without rewind? It's crazy. But yeah, I enjoyed it. I didn't need a guide for the most part, which is good. And yeah, it was pretty fun. It's like your basic, it's like your default stock standard Metroid experience, I'd say. I want to play the Return of Samus remake. That's on the 3DS, and then Super Metroid eventually. So yeah. And so this is another S tier. This is the one that competes with Ghost Trick for the best game video. So I played Hollow Knight back in like 2018, 2019. It was really hard. Couldn't beat it, gave up. But like, I had like 20 hours. I got to like Ancient Basin. And I came back last year and beat it in like 3 months, 2 months. And I had so much fun. I loved it. I was like, oh, I'm actually better at the game now. I beat like a bunch of bosses first try. And I loved it. So I was so looking forward to Silksong. I was looking forward just in general because I really enjoyed Hollow Knight, what I played back in 2018, 2019 still. And it finally came out this year in September. And I was like, oh, I'm so happy. I played it and oh, it's so good. It's so hard. It's so good still. I don't know if I have it. Oh, I recorded when I didn't do Act 3 because I wanted to get to other games. It took me about a month to beat this game though. But, like, it's so beautiful. It's like the gameplay's so good, so much like Hornet just controls so well, the music's so good, the bosses are so good. I think I recorded when I beat Grandmother Silk, but I don't know if it's on my hard drive here. Let me check. This might be it. We'll see if I can get this on OBS.
Okay.
I was hyped because I think I barely beat Lace and Grandmother Silk in the same night. I always beat games super late at night, like 10, 11. And I need to add a new window capture on top of this one. And it was like I spent like 2 hours fighting Lace, and then like another 2 hours fighting Grandmother Silk. And honestly, Lace was harder, but Grandmother Silk was like it's still pretty hard. So let's play this video of me beating Silksong.
I think I've just beaten Silksong. I've been playing it for like the last 2.5, 3 hours on the last 2 bosses, Lace, second fight, and Grandmother Silk. Here we go. Snapping her in there.
Also, sorry, spoilers.
Yes, I think it's a bad ending, but whatever. It's an ending. That's what you gotta do.
I think it's just a cutscene, pretty much. Me reacting to the cutscene. So, yeah, then credits. But yeah, I won't show too much about it just to spoil a bit. I beat it and I was like, you can tell how excited I am. But yeah, it's cool. Such a good game. I loved it, every bit of it. It was like frustrating and hard, but it's like good frustrating, unlike how I felt with Mario 64 and stuff like that. But yeah, I loved Silksong. I don't know if it's my favorite of the Ghost Trick or not. It's hard to say. They're both very different experiences, so yeah, but such good games. Ugh. I think Silksong's overall my game of the year, just because there was so much anticipation for it and stuff like that. Oh, loved it. Then was Super Mario Galaxy 2. So this is technically the game that was in my backlog for the longest time. It was like my 3rd or 4th game I got on the Wii back in 2010. I remember I got it from Joyce, Maine for a full price game, and I was surprised my parents let me buy it. I was like, oh my god, this is crazy. I played it for years, but never beat it. And I went back this year, played it through entirely, beat it. But I actually got a lot further than I realized as a kid. I think I got to like the last world, so quite proud of myself. And the final boss is unfortunately pretty easy, but I still really liked it. This is like my childhood Mario game, Mario Galaxy 2. So this is like my Mario 64. So I haven't played a lot of 1. I never had 1. I've got it through the 3D All-Stars. I played like the first world or 2. But I've got to go through and actually play it, so I'm not sure which I prefer. I do have a bias towards 2. Like everyone's like, oh, the Cold Observatory and Rosalina, but I'm like, Starship Mario has like amazing music. I love it. And Lubba, Yoshi, come on. Then right after that was Mario Sunshine. Because I was like, oh, I want to work through the Mario games. I was going to play 64 Sunshine Galaxy, then Galaxy 2. I was running out of time, so I played Galaxy 2 first. And then went back to Sunshine. And I thought I wouldn't like it, because I was like, oh, I didn't enjoy Mario 64, and people love Mario 64, but Sunshine's much more divisive. But I ended up liking Sunshine more than 64. I think, to me, this was the game I always wanted to play as a kid. I'd see videos be like, oh, this is so cool. But like, no one in Australia had a GameCube. I never remember seeing one. I never saw GameCube games, so this was just inaccessible for me. And then finally playing through it properly, it does have some jank, and like, I imagine it'd get really frustrating if you tried to 100% it. But just playing it normally, it was really fun. I love the setting, I love the music, a lot of level ideas are really fun. I just think it's really fun overall. I much prefer it over Mario 64. I'll probably also put this in A. This is one of my favorite Mario games. Very good. And Pikmin 2. I was also worried about this because everyone's like, oh, Pikmin 2 is the controversial one. They're like, it's not very good. It's really, really hard. Compared to Pikmin 1 and 3. People always say Pikmin 3 is really good. Pikmin 1's like loved by the fans. Pikmin 2 is like the dark sheep, black sheep. Yeah, but Pikmin 2 is actually my favorite. So, like, oh, there's no deadline. I was like, hell yeah, that's awesome. And like, I love the resource management. The caves are really fun. I think this game has a lot of charm. Louis and Olimar and the spaceship, and then the boss. And then like the Pikmin AI is much better. There's a ton of variety in the game, getting all the different items. I just really like the purple Pikmin, the white Pikmin. I just think it's really good. I really enjoyed Pikmin 2. It's my favorite Pikmin so far. I still need to play 4. That's on my backlog of games to buy. So I got my backlog of games to play, and I got my backlog of games to buy. I'm trying to catch up to like first-party Nintendo releases by going through some of the years, because I didn't really buy or play games much for a few years. So I'm at the start of 2023. The most recent game I bought is like Metroid Prime. So once I beat that, I'll buy Kirby Return to Dreamland Deluxe. And then after that, I think it might be Pikmin 4. So yeah. Pikmin 2 is very good. I love the stop motion like clay look that's in the official art for that game. And the credits is really pretty as well. I enjoy Pikmin 2 a lot. I think it's well liked by the Pikmin fans. But in the broader sense of the Pikmin ecosystem, I think it's kind of underrated. In Pikmin 3, I played right after, so I was at my parents' place up in the wilderness, the mountains of Australia, in the middle of nowhere where they live, in like their shed house, and I had this little annex off to the side they built with a room and a couch, and I had a little TV set up, and I was playing the Pikmin games in Sunshine, and so I played Pikmin 2 and 3 back to back. I finished Pikmin 3 like 2 or 3 days before I left for Japan. So yeah. Pikmin 3 though, it's really pretty, but it feels a little bland. I did like the challenge that Pikmin 2 had. Pikmin 3 just like, it's more story focused, and like it's pretty short as well. I was honestly really surprised how short it was. I don't know, just something about it wasn't as charming as Pikmin 2 for me. Put it in B, but yeah, I like the Rock Pikmin, and I was playing with the gamepad, so it was okay. But I think I don't know if that or Pikmin 1's my least favorite actually. Oh, Pikmin 3 is better overall sound experience for me. But yeah, Pikmin 2 is definitely my favorite. The Picross S4. This is why I finished in November. The only game I played in November, because I was moving and settling in. Well, no, I played other games. Like I beat Donkey Kong December 1st, so I played a lot of Donkey Kong. November. But Picross S4 was the only one I beat, and Picross S4 is an S. This is my favorite Picross S game so far. I've done all of the base Picross puzzles and solved them all 100%, no assistance needed or anything. I'm gonna turn the music down a little bit. It's loud for me. And then I've been doing the Mega Picross, which is like a different mode they have, and the Clip Picross, which is another mode. And like I think this is the first Picross game I'm gonna try in 100%. So I've been really enjoying it. I don't know why Picross S4 is so much higher than Picross S3, but it is. And then I put this in later, but I beat this around May or June. This is Hatsune Miku Logic Paint S. The only Miku game I've played, but it's Miku Picross. This was a really fun one. It's at first, because it plays differently from the S games, I was like, oh, I'm not sure, like, it's kind of like it auto-fills lines for you with the X's and stuff like that. It's like, if you make a mistake, it auto-corrects it. So you have to be perfect, perfect, perfect. It's got a lot of puzzles. It has, like, tons compared to S4. Like, a lot of bigger ones. Well, compared to regular S games, at least. So it took me a long time to beat this. You can customize it with like what music you want playing, which like Hatsune Miku character you want. It's pretty good. I'd put this in an A across games. It really grew on me. It's one of my favorites. So yeah, that's the only Miku game I've played. And then Donkey Kong Bonanza. I beat this December 1st this month. I've played a lot of games in December. But, this is really, really good. I'll put this in S as well. Definitely like the best Nintendo game of this year, I'd say. Just a really creative, fun experience. Each level's got something fun, especially some of the later ones. Like the food level, there's like this food theme park. You're making a giant burger, and oh, I want to eat it so badly. It plays really well. It's just fun. It's the same people who made Odyssey. I love Odyssey. I think that might be my favorite 3D Mario. Even the ending, the climax, like the last hour and a half of this game. Oh, it's so good. Oh, man, yeah. Like, I forgot how much I like Donkey Kong games. I grew up playing a lot of Donkey Kong Country 2, and then I played Tropical Freeze back in 2018. That was really good, and just Donkey Kong is back. So good. Then Mario Brothers 2. I'll put this in C. It's a weird game, but it was okay. Played this on Nintendo Classics on the Switch. But yeah, this is always a weird Mario game, but it's kind of added a lot to the series overall. Grab my wallet. Yeah, there's tons of games. My backlog is too big. But it's a weird game, but it's okay. Some of the levels are like the digging ones. I'm like, but it's alright. Then right after I played Mario 3, which is like a much better game. I'm so impressed that it's an NES game and how much they fit into it. The levels in this game are really short, but there's so many of them, and there's just so many enemies and stuff. I'm like, whoa, I didn't realize, like, I'm seeing Mario enemies. I'm like, I didn't know this was in an NES game. Like Spike, I thought he was like a more recent one. Thanks for Mario 3. It's really good. I'll put that in A as well. I enjoyed it. Maybe a little long, like there's probably a little bit too many levels, but I still had fun. And then Professor Layton and the Curious Village. So Steph, who's here in chat and was in my Japan Noob vs Pro video earlier this year, she got me this as a birthday gift. She got me that and Unbound Future, which is the third game. But I've since modded my 3DS and got an R4 card to get the second one, which is Diabolical Box. But I played my first Layton game, which is always a series I've been wanting to try because I would see it as a kid. I was like, what is this? I've seen this character a ton. And finally played it. It's okay. I think Layton fans, you kind of have to like get into it as a kid to be really into it. But it's like a fun, cute little game of puzzles and stuff like that. So I enjoyed it. I'll put it in B, I think. Yeah, I'd say it's pretty good. I wasn't like super enamored by the story or anything. Like it's just pretty basic and simple. But I do want to play more of the games and see how it progresses. Like I've heard Unbound Future is very, very good. So yeah, definitely want to play that. I'm glad I finally got around to the series. And then Legend ZA is the most recent game I finished. I finished this last week when I was in Nagano. On Christmas Eve. Yeah. It's the first Pokemon game since 2022. So that's quite a while actually. But it's okay. I'm really glad they made some new changes of this and the direction it went in. I'm like, oh yeah, this is a good idea. I don't think the execution is the but I'll put it in B. It's definitely an ugly kind of game. it's also a step closer towards my dream Pokemon game. So I've spoken about that a lot on like my streams of Legends EA. I think the gameplay gets pretty repetitive, the gameplay, because the story isn't that involved and it's not focused. Like the story isn't very important to the game, so the gameplay just tends to get like just the same, like oh whatever, and I end up just skipping side quests towards the end. But it is really fun for the first like 10, 15 hours or so, I'd say. So yeah, I'm glad Pokemon does different things. Yeah, yeah, it was really good. I didn't get sick. Yeah, I'm very happy about that. I was like, oh, I'm gonna get away from the city, get away from the tourists. And then I get there, it's like full of Australians, because all the Australians are used as like a launching point to get to the ski resorts. I'm like, oh, no, there's so many Bogans. But it was really fun. I went to go see the snow monkeys on Christmas Eve. That's where I saw my first snow. It was like kind of gross, dirty snow though, like very icy and hard and slippery, not soft or anything. That was my first proper snow I got to see. And yeah, so I got to see the monkeys there. And then on Christmas Day, it was pretty rainy both those days. So where the monkeys were, it was super muddy. So you got to walk like 25 minutes to get to them from like the entrance. And I was just all mud, so my pants and shoes got quite muddy. But then on Christmas Day, I went to Denny's for breakfast. Because I never had Denny's. I was like, oh, it's like an American breakfast diner place. And I got one of like the set meals of like eggs, like sunny side up eggs. And like you get one piece of bacon and one little like sausage. So I was like, oh, okay. And then I walked to Zenkoji Temple, which is like the main Buddhist temple that Nagano was kind of built around. It was built in like 1200, 800? I can't remember. But I was like, whoa. It's my first time I went into a Buddhist temple properly. And I was kind of like just blown away at the interior architecture of it. I was like, wow. I was kind of speechless. But yeah, it was really cool. Curious Village being B tier. Yeah, it's like nothing in Curious Village would be like, oh, this is amazing. It's just a good little solid experience. But yeah, Nagano was a good time. And then on Boxing Day, day after when I was leaving, it was snowing that like day. And I was like, oh my gosh, actual snow, fluffy snow. It was so cool. Straight Denny's in Japan for the first time in summer because I was curious. Yeah, I need to go and like I want to just get like a big buffet breakfast and just get like a ton of bacon, ton of eggs, like scrambled eggs, like pancakes, just get like a massive stomach and feel sick for like 6 hours afterwards. That's what I really want. There's a Denny's near me, so maybe I'll go at some point in the new year, especially in winter when it's like cold. Yeah, I'm interested how I rate the other Layton games because I've heard Diabolical Box. It's always the second game in a series. I've heard Diabolical Box isn't as good, and Unbound Future's really good. But if there's more of a story in Diabolical Box, I'll probably like it more than Curious Village. But we'll see. I mean, these two games, they don't have a story, but I played them a lot this year. So Mario Kart World was a launch game for the Switch, obviously. Or the Switch 2. Got it on launch day. I still really like Mario Kart World. People were like hating on it a ton, and then Christmas came, and a lot of people it's been getting a lot of love again. I think because people got their hands on it, and I think a lot of the hate. I was like, is this actual justifiable hate? Partially, yes. I was like, how much of it is coming from Sonic fans? And I think a lot of it was because Sonic had his racing game, which I heard is good, but like it's Mario Kart. Come on. I think Mario Kart World is 100% a game. There is some problems with it, but like, it's like a theme park. It's so fun. The music, it's like Mario Kart World made me feel like it was Christmas in June. Like, it's such an excellent homage to the entire franchise of Mario. That OST is so good. The graphic design is so good. It's such a beautiful game. It's so fun to play. Knockout Tour is still so fun. Everyone complains about the routes or whatever. But they also just did an update, I think, where there's like new routes, or they're like crazy now. So I want to play that. And like, oh, it's a dead game. But like, we'll get updates for it. It's like, they're gonna do DLC. Like, give it time. But I also knew it would be getting criticism because We've come off Mario Kart 8, which we've had for 11 years. So people are just so used to it. Anything they would do would be like criticized to hell and back, and people are like, oh, there's no story mode. And, like it's Mario Kart. It's not meant to be like the one game forever. I think people had the expectations too high for it, and it's still an amazing game. I really like it. It's a big Animal Crossing again because of the upcoming update. Yeah, I've been wanting to play it again. I hadn't played in years. I restarted my island. Got any plans to play? Yeah, I was like, I really want to play Animal Crossing again because I've moved to a new country. And be like, there's the update coming out. And I'm like, which one do I play? Do I go New Horizons because there's the update, or do I go New Leaf because that was my first one and it's like more nostalgic, or do I go for like Wild World or something, like something different? So I've been tossing it up. I'm not sure. We'll wait and see if I get into it or not, because it's just Animal Crossing's kind of a commitment because I gotta play it daily and I gotta fit it into my schedule somehow. But I do kind of want to go back to Animal Crossing. We'll see if I do in the end or not. So, and then Peak, the only game not on the Switch here. So I played Peak. I played like 15 hours of it on Steam with friends, and it's just I love climbing, and one of my favorite things in video games is fishing and climbing. Like in Breath of the Wild, that's my favorite thing. And it's a whole game about climbing. It's co-op. It's got proximity chat. It's so fun. I need to get back to it. Like I just want to play more multiplayer games with friends and stuff, like more Monster Hunter, Peak. I was like, oh yeah, I was watching HoloLive with like Adam and they were playing Mario Party today. And I was like, man, I want to play Mario Party with friends online, stuff like that. And like maybe even I'm in Japan, I might even try again to like Dragon Quest X or something. But Peak is so fun. It might be an S. We'll do A. I really enjoyed Peak, and I need to get back to it. I haven't played the desert level yet, and they've like updated it quite a bit as well. So I'm very eager to get back into it. It's so fun. Oh, yeah. But I only beat it once with my friend Aiden, who was in the chat here earlier. We beat it together, and that was really fun. It's just such a fun experience, and I love climbing in games. Oh, it's just it's such a fun game. I'm glad it exists. It's like, oh, finally, the perfect co-op game, perfect friend swap game for me. So yeah, this is my. I still am. Hello, Aiden. Thank you for playing the BD Peak with me that one time. We still need to get Steph up there sometime. But yeah, this is my game tier list for 2025. Let me take a screenshot of my backlog spreadsheet and paste it in here so you guys can see how much more I have to do. And like I won't get through all of this in like the new year. Like I can't even fit it on screen. You won't be able to read it. Well, let me reset it, and then does it change my window? So yeah, here's my game backlog spreadsheet. So I put the title. It's sorted by playtime, estimated playtime, physical, roll credits, blah, blah. I got this from Daryl Talks Games. He did a really good backlog video. But these are... I'm currently playing 13 Sentinels Aegis Rim. It's a visual novel, real-time strategy kind of RPG. It's pretty good. I'm 10 hours in, so about a third of the way through. It's super confusing because it's a non-linear story. There's 13 protagonists. It's very beautiful. It's by Vanillaware, who did Unicorn Overlord last year before. But yeah, very good. But these are all unplayed games that I own. But these are the beaten ones. Earthbound's the only one here that I didn't roll credits on because I accidentally deleted my save, so I will have to go back to Earthbound eventually. But yeah, I started this midway through last year, so Breath of the Wild was the first game I beat in July. But yeah, these are all the games I've got to beat someday. Or play through at least a bit. So currently playing 13. I split it in half and go like the highest games, playtime, and lowest games. I play a short game, then a long game. So this is a long game. 13 Sentinels, 30.5 hours. And next I'm going to play Metroid Prime Remastered, I think. So, yeah. That's a very big backlog. There's 59 games in here. Yeah, the first row is that. So, yeah. Whoops, open that. Change back. Wait, not video capture device. Ay, ay, ay. Oops, okay, there you go. My stream key was not there or something. Yeah, but I do want to play more multiplayer games next year. I really want to get back in the Monster Hunter. Apparently, there's a rumored like they found data for a Wild Switch 2 port, which makes sense because apparently they were saying like Wilds has underperformed. They thought the game would have more legs, and bringing it to Switch would definitely do well because it's like the main platform here in Japan. And that's what everyone in Japan plays Monster Hunter on, and Monster Hunter's huge in Japan. So I'd be like, how are they going to make it work? Because that game is really badly optimized. I need to play more Rise before I play that, because it'll be an expensive game. But yeah, definitely want to play more Rise, and then I want to get like 500 hours. I want to get addicted to Monster Hunter. So yeah, but thanks for listening to me blab about my end of the year games. I was gonna also make a tier list on videos I've made this year, but I don't know, it seems a bit too self-indulgent. I also didn't set it up. But if I was to pick a favorite of videos I made, I would say it's the Nausicaa one. That one was like, because it was a video I made in 2024, and it did really well. But then it got taken down because I used too many clips from the movie. So I was like, alright, I'm gonna remake it entirely from scratch, rewrite it and everything. But like, just do it all original drawings and have me like give a tour of the world. And I spent a full month working on that, and I'm really happy with how it turned out. It didn't do as well as the original one, unfortunately, but I'm still really happy with it regardless. That's probably my favorite video I've ever made. So yeah, I'm off in a good rest of the stream. Yeah, thank you for coming. But yeah, this was fun. Yeah, Happy New Year. I probably will wrap up pretty soon. I was just planning on doing a short one. I'm going to work on this Nengajo more for the horse. But I'll probably do it off stream so I can like listen to music. It's copyrighted. I've been addicted because it's everywhere at the moment in Tokyo and just Japan in general and kind of social media. Kenshi Yonezu's Iris Out for the Chainsaw Man movie. And I'm like, oh, I want to get into Chainsaw Man. Like, oh, do I do it though? Because out of the middling piddling trio, which is what I call the three demon anime, Chainsaw Man, Jujutsu Kaisen, and Demon Slayer. Chainsaw Man is my favorite one because it's by Fujimoto, who also did Look Back, which is amazing. So I'm like, okay, I probably do like his stuff. I seem to give it a chance. So I want to read Chainsaw Man. And yeah, I definitely want to read that rather than watch the anime, I think. And I read The Full Metal Alchemist at the start of this month, finished that. I do want to make a video on that because that was my first ever manga I read back in high school. I finally finished it. And then I watched Sender, which is that Science Saru anime, the Santa Claus one, by the mangaka who did Beastars, which is also pretty good. She's very good at making uncomfortable anime, intentionally like uncomfortable. It's such interesting concepts. Like I'm surprised how much all this ties together so well. And then I've been reading every day. I read a chapter in Japanese for practice. I've been reading Futsu no Keonbu, which in English is Girl Meets Rock. So this is a Shonen Jump Plus one, which is one of the webcomics they make. But I bought the physical Tankoban volume back in last year when this is in Japan with friends. And I was like, so I've been reading that. It's pretty good. It's just a really nice slice of life manga. I like the art style. I like how simple it is. I'm excited. Like, I think there's some drama coming a bit later. Skip ahead with some of the pages, but I'm enjoying translating and practicing it and learning words from it. And I read one chapter a day. I translated, picked up the words and stuff yesterday. And I was like, I'm just gonna try and read this next chapter, and I was able to go through pretty much entirely without needing a dictionary or anything. So I'm very happy with that and the progress I'm making. But I want to keep reading that. I've been reading Hope You're Happy Lemon every week when that comes out on Shonen Jump here in Japan, because I can read it on the official source here through the website, Shonen Jump Plus, but there's no English translation, obviously, but I can translate it myself, so I've been doing that. And based on manga I've got here in Japan, I should probably read my Volume 1 of All Summer ranking next, even though I've seen the anime. But I don't know if they're going to make a season 2 or not for that, so maybe I should read the manga. And then afterwards, I will probably pick up Chainsaw Man Volume 1 and give that a read. But a few days ago, I did start watching Apothecary Diaries, which I've heard very good things about. I watched the first episode back in 2023. Was it 2023? 2024? I can't remember when it started. And I was like, oh, it's pretty good. But I'm a chronic first episode watcher, so I watched the first episode and then didn't come back to it. But I'm 3 episodes in now, and it's been pretty good. So, yeah. I'll try and finish that. And then next month, we get Free Rent Season 2. So very excited for that as well. So much anime. I want to make lots of anime videos. But I don't want to make just generic kind of review ones or anything. I want to do something a bit more unique with them, so I won't do like seasonal really videos unless it's like an anime I really, really care about. So Dungeon Meshi Season 2 will probably get a video when it comes out. And I want to make videos about like the art of them in the manga and stuff like that, or my experiences with them, like I've made in the past. But also, now I'm in Japan, I can get a lot more kind of first-hand experience by like going to places inspired by those manga and anime. Like in Futsu no Keonbu, there's the band she makes is called Shitadera. Chitadera. Sorry. But it's and she's like, oh, it's and there's a lot of real references in that manga. It's like actual Japanese music and stuff. But she's like, oh, it's the name of a shopping mall in Kawasaki. I'm like, oh, is that real? I looked up, it is. It's a mall in Kawasaki, like not too far from where I am. So I'm like, oh, I could go there and then like mention that in the video. It'd be super cool. And like I see so much manga and anime in Japan. I'm like, oh, I want to read that. I want to read that. Like I saw ads for like Rudy Dragon around like Shibuya and stuff. And it just got an anime adaptation announced. It's being made by Kyoto Animation. So I'm like, oh, I gotta read that as well. But it's just, there's so many cool things. And like Mamoru Hosoda's got his latest movie at the moment. Scarlet, I think it's called. So I'll have to try and see that at some point. It's just so many cool things. There was an Orb Club Cafe in Shinjuku that I saw. Oh, like, yeah. I think Orb might have been my favorite anime from this year. It's hard to say. No, Sunny Boy was. But that's not from this year. That's my favorite anime I've watched this year. But Orb was my favorite from this year, like May this year. That was very, very good. And the mangaka of that had a movie come out, 100 meters or 100 mitaru, which is a movie based on one of those mangas. So I do have to see that as well eventually. Ugh, too many manga to read, too many anime to watch, and too many games to play. I've got to make art and videos and all that, and somehow get paid, make a job. So, yeah, we'll try and do all of that in the new year. But yeah, thank you for coming today, guys, and chatting. Hope everyone has a good new year. And thank you for watching my videos and being a part of this channel in this year. I really appreciate it. It did slow down quite a bit towards the middle, but I was moving and had a lot going on. But yeah, I'm looking forward to next year. Just releasing a ton of stuff and making a ton of stuff. So yeah, thanks for coming. And I'll see you all in 2026. Whoa, crazy stuff. Alright. Happy New Year. Akemashite omedetou gozaimasu. My Japanese, I trip over it so much. I keep saying credito card instead of credito cardo. So frustrating. But yeah. Alright. Bye bye. Thank you for coming. Farewell. And have a good new year. ましておめでとう。